Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Heart Warriors Tarot. My name's Deanna and this is going to be a tarot reading for the weekend for both Saturday and Sunday, the 14th and 15th of September. The moon is moving into Aquarius on Saturday and we'll have it in Aquarius all weekend, which is a nice, vibrant, forward-thinking energy. We're going to start with this deck. This is the Healing with the Angels Oracle deck, and we're just going to pick out a couple of oracle cards to give us a kind of theme for the weekend. These themes may merge together and cover the entire weekend, or we may get a sense of different themes for each day. Go with whichever one suits you best. Focus in, if you can, on your life, yourself, what's going on in your world, and have a think about what it is you'd like some advice and guidance on, some solutions to, and tune into the singing bowl for a few seconds as I chime it. Dear Spirit, thank you for being with us today and guiding us in this reading for the highest good of all. Can I please ask for clear, concise messages to come through for all who need to hear them today? Thank you. Okay, that's the first card. Let's have one more. That's the second. Okay, let's see what we've got. Forgiveness and signs. This isn't necessarily going to apply to everybody, but what's coming through to me here first of all is if you have been in a place where you have been a little bit lost or a little bit angry about something that's happened in the past, or perhaps your own kind of life situation, it is time to think about how to release that now, how to heal that anger and that wound, and how to step into forgiveness. And this doesn't necessarily mean forgiving another person for, doing things that were not okay. What it means is forgiveness in terms of acceptance, the acceptance that, well, this is where we're at. This is what life has brought me for the moment, for whatever reason. And when we start to put ourselves in that place of acceptance, there's a kind of unclenching that happens within the soul, this energetic unclenching where we release everything we've been holding on to. We release it and just let it go. Just give it to the winds, give it to your guides, give it to your angels. And when we do that, we open ourselves up to new energies that can come in. And these new energies may very well bring signs with them this weekend. Whenever this card comes up, I usually get the feeling that your guides, your angels, whoever it is you work with, whatever energies you work with, are trying to communicate with you, are trying to give you messages. If you work with nature spirits, that will be possibly where you get those messages from. And they're possibly actively trying to help you with this forgiveness, with this moving on. For others of you, this may be upcoming this weekend, where there is something that takes place that is a little bit aggravating or frustrating for you, perhaps a little bit disappointing or upsetting for you. Maybe it comes from friends, maybe it comes from relatives, but you may find that you have to move into a place of forgiveness after, your initial upset or anger has been triggered. Again, look for the reasons behind why that might be happening. If you find yourself in a place where people are being particularly difficult, look for the reasons why behind the scenes, because there's often something else going on. Okay, it's not always a simple case of, oh, this person's just the way they are. I mean, if we know that someone's always like that, then forgiveness isn't really needed because we just kind of expect it. But I'm getting the sense that it might be a bit more unpredictable, like coming from someone you wouldn't expect it to do that, that kind of thing. Let's have a few more cards and let's get a sense of what this theme here is in relation to. What else is coming into play aligned with this theme of forgiveness and looking for signs, trusting those signs. Let's have this card here. Let's have both of them. 1, 2. 3. Discord. Am I surprised to see the Discord card? I don't think so. That's the 4th one. Okay, let's have a look. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Wheel, 2 major arcana cards here. So again, I'm going to say that there's something unknown going on behind the surface of this upset that maybe has taken place or might take place around this weekend. Okay, there's something hidden and unknown going on behind the scenes. It could be just emotions that someone is masking and hiding, and that's actually their trigger for being a certain way. For example, look for the reasons for the ability to be able to forgive something here. We have the Wheel, and to me what that's saying is that you actually have the power to change a particular situation with how you react to it. That's the first thing that's coming through to me here. Sometimes the Wheel is kind of like a luck card, you know, it's like a good fortune card and it spins your way and there's nothing you can do about it. But this time with the High Priestess next to it, I'm actually getting the feeling that you can be in charge of this wheel, like the wheel on a ship, for example, or a steering wheel in a car. You can actually take hold of it and turn it in any direction you like. So you very much have the power here in whatever situation has been triggered that needs your forgiveness or that is asking for your forgiveness. And there is more going on behind the scenes of this situation than first appears. Okay, right, the next 2 cards we have is Discord, which is the 3 of Swords, and Disillusion, which is the 10 of Swords. I'm getting here that the person responsible for causing a bit of an upset or triggering the need for forgiveness, this is partly what's going on behind the scenes. There is heartbreak here. There is massive disappointment in themselves and in life, in what life has brought them. There is an inability to see positivity and optimism, and they do like to put up their own barriers so that it's difficult for them to move forward past the hurt, beyond the hurt. This is not an excuse for somebody behaving badly, but it is a reason. It's a reason why people do the things they do. And you've got this kind of situation where somebody is quite stuck, I think, in this kind of emotional place, that they can't see the good stuff. They can't see positivity. They can't see optimism. They can't really see beyond their own hurts. And it might even be past hurts that they've kind of wallowed in for a little bit. But I feel like with this particular situation around this weekend, there is someone who is projecting all of this onto perhaps you or perhaps the environment that you're in. You have the power to take a deep breath, look beyond, rise above, and react in a much better way so that you can turn that wheel and change the situation and perhaps even actively forgive. Okay, that could be what this person needs in order to move forward. I think it's quite clear that they perhaps need to forgive themselves something or other, but that might not be possible for them to do. I will say one more time, because I think that this is one of the most important parts of the reading, is that there is something going on behind the scenes with this person's behaviour. Okay, it's not as simple as, oh, they're just in a mood, or oh, they're being nasty, or whatever. There's something going on behind the scenes that hasn't quite been spoken about or has not come to the surface. So do look for that. You know, you can seek that out and see if you can find what that is, because that is going to be the trigger for their behaviour and the reason why they might be kind of turning in on themselves a little bit or projecting outwards and putting onto other people. It's something to do with their own heartbreak and massive disappointment, disillusionment in life. They personally feel attacked for some reason or another. They feel like they're the ones that have been put in a ruinous situation or have had bad things happen to them. Whether it's true or not, it might might well be true, but that's beside the point in some ways. The point here is their projection and how they kind of really turn in and hurt on themselves. And you in this situation, you're very much the high priestess, okay? You're the person who can see what's going on in a deeper way than a lot of other people can who might be related to this person. You can see what's going on. You can get through to all the layers and what's really going on behind the scenes, which is exactly why you've got the power to forgive. So that is what's coming through in this weekend's reading for whoever is relating to that. That is quite specific. If you would prefer a less specific reading, then I think what I would take from that is find compassion this weekend for whatever happens in your life, and know that you have control of any situation or any way that anybody might react within your environment or towards yourself, and just find compassion to move past it and leave it behind. There's no need to get into these two swords card. There's no need to get into the intricacies of somebody else's turmoil. It's okay to have a different reaction here, or not react at all to that person, and move beyond, because by doing that, by really gauging your reaction, you have the power to really control and possibly even change any situation for the better. Okay, lovelies, there we go. I'm going to leave your reading there for the weekend. I will be turning over a few more cards and a runestone in the extended reading to see if we can get any more details about this. That's over on my Patreon page, and the link is in the description or in my bio. If I don't see you over there, have a fabulous weekend, and I shall see you for Monday's reading. Bye bye.